guys, so welcome back to my channel. I am with Lean. So today I just wanted to stop by and give you guys a little update on my celibacy journey. I didn't really pay attention to it, and I just realized that I'm actually in the midst of my third year. Just finished wrapping up my second year of celibacy, and I wanted to just give you guys an update, see what's on my mind, have my thoughts changed about it, how I felt, am I dating, you know, all that thing. Just give you guys an update and we'll go from there. So first and foremost, for those of you who have not been following my journey on Facebook, is where I usually post all of the details when I started. I have started my celibacy journey back on June 9th of 2017. Reason why I remember the date is because the day I actually went up to the altar and gave my life back to Christ, submit my life back to Christ. So that was the day where I told myself, okay, Woodland, get rid of anything in you that is going to cause you to fall. And I've always been one of those girls, and I always told God, you know what, God, I could follow you, I could be a good Christian, God, but I don't know if I could give up sex, right? I'm like, you know, I'm dating, I'm in relationships, the whole thing that the world tells you of, if you don't have sex with your mate, he's not gonna cheat on you, he's not gonna be with you. And I've always struggled with those thoughts in the back of my mind. So I'm in a relationship, I'm in the world, I have sex, right? So once I started my celibacy journey, I knew that I had to give that part. Once I rededicated my life to Christ, I knew that I had to give that part up. So that's how I remember the date. How has it been for me? I'm gonna be honest. It has not been a struggle at all. I know everyone was expecting me to say, oh my God, it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But I have been graced by God, to be honest with you. It is not by my own will. It is not by my own strength that I'm able to do this, and to tell you guys that it has been easy. But God has been so gracious to me where I'm great. I've been fine, honestly. It hasn't been where I've been getting urges to do anything or whatever. And reason being is, honestly, I think the only reason why I haven't struggled is I have not been dating. I have not dated the entire time that I started this journey. So therefore, there's really no there's no urge or no desire. The desire isn't there. I've always been one of the ladies, and there's a lot of women like this in the world, where as long as I'm not with somebody, I'm fine by myself. It's when I'm with somebody, then, you know, the desires and the urge comes there, because you want to show your feelings and emotions, and you want to show love to that person. So because I haven't been dating, I think that's why it's been so easy for me to continue on this journey without any problems. My prayer is that God keep me, if you ever send somebody to court me, that I am able to still remain strong in you, and that I can continue to tell you guys, you know what, the journey is a little bit easier. When will I ever date? I really don't know. I am not anticipating on dating on my own. I am truly waiting on God, and waiting for God to send me my mate, for God to reveal to my mate who I am. And I don't want to go through in the whole world of dating. I'm dating such and such, and I'm dating such and such. He breaks my heart. I got to go to such and such to mend my heart, and such end up doing something and he breaks my heart, and I have to leave such. It's just too much. My heart, like I always tell people, I have this much love left in me. Like this much love left in me. This much. I'm just this close to just closing off my heart. And so I don't want to date Tom and Jerry and Tim to figure out if he really loves me and want to marry me. I don't have time for tryouts anymore. I mean, next relationship is the real deal, Holyfield. So that's why I've been so standoffish. I mean, as far as accepting a relationship. Am I ready to date? Am I ready to be courted? I can honestly say now, yes. There was a lot of things that God had to rid out of me, to get rid of in my life, my heart. So it's been a challenge. It's this thing, I think, when you get saved, first and foremost, God actually starts to do work in your heart. And there's a lot of things that I had to actually work on. A lot of things within myself I had to work on. It just made me a better woman. So one of the many things I used to tell, you know, when I would break up with somebody, I'd break up with the guy, I'd be like, oh my God, I gave you the best part of me. And I have to apologize to those guys, because I lied. I so lied, because I did not give you the best part of me. Actually, the best part of me is who I am now, and that person is solely for my husband. There is no guy in this world that would ever be able to say that they know me the woman that I am today. And that's why I desired to wait for my husband, because I didn't want God to do all this work in me, and then I'm dating Tom and Jim, and then all these trials, and my heart keeps going into this inbound outbound type of thing with love, and then I meet this guy, and now he has to now mend my heart. God has already done the work for him. God is removing those things, removing those bad experiences that I had. God is, getting me to that place where I'm at peace, where I am okay with all the things in my past, so that I can move forward. So it's been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. I think those have been the hardest part. So the celibacy part, not having sex, that's like out the window for me. Okay, great. But I think the work that God has been doing in my heart has been the part, things that I struggle with the most, my inner thoughts. And so the journey has been great. I have not fallen. I can't think of anything else. I mean, everything else has been good. Where is my husband? I don't know. But I mean, I'm in no rush. I'm truly in no rush to get married. I'm in no rush to walk down the aisle. I'm in no rush to make a commitment to anybody. Because one of the hardest decisions, aside from deciding to get saved, is truly whoever I spend and share the rest of my life with. And my prayers to God is that I never get too comfortable, because I am fairly comfortable, to be honest with you, of how my life is. I don't often get lonely. Sometimes, I do. You want a companion to go out with, maybe head to the movies, or somebody you can go to events with. When there's a plus one, who's your plus one? So those things, right? But aside from that, I'm in no rush, because what people fail to realize is your husband, your wife, is really who's gonna walk with you for the journey, the rest of your life. And you got to be mindful of who you take along that ride with you. And that's one of the scariest things. I'll be honest, like, I'm fearful of that, because I know my marriage could either make or break who I am. And it's not just about me anymore. I have a daughter that actually is looking up to me, and I want to make sure that I do things the right way, because she's gonna one day grow up, and I have to give an account for the things that I've done in my life to her. When she asks me for advice, I have to give her advice, biblical advice, based on the things that I've been through. So I have to walk right with God, so that I can live up to the expectations that God has had for me in order for me to raise her. So it's fairly important that I actually continue on this journey. It's not just about me. So if I fail, she failed. I fail her as well as a parent, and I definitely don't want to do that. So aside from that, year 2 was great, guys. I made it to year 2. I told you guys I wouldn't celebrate until year 2. So I passed year 2. So now it's a celebration in my mind. One of the things as well that I pride myself on is actually truly celebrating this journey, because I actually had a conversation with one of my coworkers a while back, and she was just like, oh, you don't really want to tell too many people that you're celibate, because she says it's going to be hard for you to find a husband. I'm like, this is not a secret. But then I thought about it in that moment. I'm like, but it's funny, because if say I was in the world and I was having sex, after I had sex, if I came and told you about my experience, it would have been all celebratory ahead. Oh my God, girl, tell me more. But now, because I'm celibate, you don't want to hear about what's going on in my life. You don't care to hear about that, or not. Let's not make it a big deal. It is a big deal. It certainly is a big deal, and I would never allow anyone to tell me not to celebrate. But it's fairly important that you celebrate that. Don't be shamed for the decision that you're making to honor God. It's biblical. Don't be ashamed of that at all. So I would never allow somebody to tell me not to celebrate it. So year 2, it's a wrap. It's in the books. Year 3, I don't know what's going on. Y'all got to stay tuned for year 3, because it's starting to get a little interesting, okay? Like, it's really interesting, because I see myself transitioning. I see my heart opening up a little bit more. And, I'm like, oh, God, what's going on? What are you doing? So I'm like, I don't know. Year 3 is going to be very interested. So keep me in prayer, because it is going to be hard. Just because year 1 was like, okay. Year 1 has some struggles in the beginning. Year 1 definitely has some struggles in the beginning. I didn't trust myself. I didn't know if I was really going to go through with it. I didn't know if I was really going to be saved for real. I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to fall, God. I don't know. I don't know if I can really live this Christian life that you called me to live. And then year 2 came around, and I'm like, oh, girl, you doing it. Sis is out here living her best life in Christ. Like, y'all don't get it. I am truly enjoying my life. I'm at peace with everything in my life. Like, that's the main thing I can tell people, is that there's so much peace in Christ. And so I'm living my best life year 2 in Christ, not in the world, but in Christ. So year 3, who knows? Who knows what year 3 has to offer? So continue to watch. I will keep you guys updated. I will continue to, encourage you guys. Year 2's a wrap. Year 3, here I come. What's up, God? I'm ready. I'm ready, guys. So I'll see you guys on my next video. I just wanted to stop by, give you guys an update. This video is a little bit longer than I expected, but I'm guarantee you it's worth the watch. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.